This going to be the biggest fight of the year. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez. Terrence Crawford moving up weight to 168 pounds, challenging himself to fight Canelo this September. But Canelo is not a walk in a park. Canelo has to be taken seriously. Canelo last fight with Skull. He seemed to be slowing down because Canelo was unable to cut off the ring. Skull was moving around the ring trying to keep a distance, while Canelo was walking him down. Skull was not trying to engage with Canelo during the rounds. The chase continues, where Canelo was still unable to cut the ring off. Skull kept moving around the ring, make it impossible for Canelo to land his effective punches. Canelo was getting frustrated that he couldn't do what he wanted with Skull. The fight goes to distance and the challenger lost to Canelo. Moving on to Terrence, the question is, can he dethrone the champion, Canelo Alvarez guys, or will the weight be an issue with Crawford? When Crawford moved up weight to 154 pounds, he was unable to finish off his opponent at 154 pounds. So Crawford countered and outboxed his opponent from a distance, making it hard for his opponent to land effective punishment. The fight goes to distance and Crawford's hands was risen.
How do you think you're going to stop Canelo Alvarez?
I don't got to stop him. I just got to beat him. I'm not going in there looking to knock Canelo out. Could it happen? Yes, absolutely. You know, when I look at...
When Canelo fought Lara in 2014, Lara was the best matchup for Canelo Alvarez. Lara's game plan was to box Canelo from distance and stay away from Canelo power. In the first half of the rounds, Lara did well with his movement by boxing Canelo out of range and had quick reflexes to move around the ring, making Canelo frustrated. Lara countered Canelo from distance and had good footwork. Lara kept on pushing back Canelo when Canelo tried to close the distance. Lara has good movement and athleticism to box Canelo from the outside. Lara movement was the biggest key component to avoid Canelo shots. Boxing Canelo from range is what Crawford needs to master and stop Canelo from closing the distance during the rounds, because Canelo likes to go for the body to slow down his opponents. A lot of people thought Lara won the fight. Lara celebrates at the end of the round, thinking he did enough to win the fight. It was a very close fight, but Canelo didn't seem like he won the fight. But as the champion, Canelo wins by a decision. Lara demanded Canelo for a rematch, as a lot of fans stated Lara was robbed for the fight, but Canelo decided not to and move on. Crawford. He needs to avoid Canelo body shot, because Canelo has stopped most of his opponents with his famous body shot. When Canelo has broken down his opponent, they usually become stationary, which is perfect for Canelo to target the body. Crawford should avoid going toe-to-toe with Canelo in the middle of ring, because Canelo possesses a lot of power in both hands. Crawford has speed, good footwork and defensive skills, which he should use to his advantage. Do you think Canelo would be quicker enough to keep up with Crawford? Or will Canelo be too strong for Crawford? The question is, can Crawford bully Canelo around the ring for 12 rounds? Can Crawford get Canelo respect with the first half of the round? Because Canelo will be walking down Crawford. Crawford needs to be mindful of Canelo's right hand.
It'll all be predicated upon how Canelo approaches the fight. If Canelo approaches the fight like he's the man and he can box and outbox Terrence Crawford, he'll get beat. If he comes out and shows...
There's one fighter that both fighters are familiar with, Mr. Khan. Khan went against Canelo in 2016. Khan moved up to a catch weight, 155 pounds, to take on the champion Canelo. Khan was known for the quickest speed which he tried to possess in this fight. Both fighters took it to the middle of the ring. Canelo started to walk down Khan and landed a solid punch and switched off. Khan lights off in the 6th round. Khan comes back after a 3-year layoff to fight Crawford 2019. Khan moves back down in weight to 147 pounds. Khan went to Madison Square Gardens to try dethrone Crawford. In the first round, Khan tried to fight in the center of the ring, feeling each other's power, but Crawford manages to counter Khan and drops him in the first round. Khan gets back up and was given a 10-second countdown to recover. Khan manages to recover and gets back in the fight. Crawford's speed and boxing was too much for Khan. Crawford was countering Khan round after round, outboxing Khan. Khan tried to put on a fight, but Crawford was above Khan by points. Crawford punches Khan on the lower thigh, which Khan retreats to his corner. Khan was in so much pain, he started to plead with his team that the shot was a low blow. Khan was given 5 minutes to recover from the low blow, but Khan kept complaining that he was in too much pain to continue. The doctor walked over and demanded the referee to stop the fight. It was another victory for Crawford. UFC CEO Dana White will be promoting the Crawford and Canelo fight. This will be a new concept for Dana White to push the sport of boxing. Who do you think will win this fight, guys? Crawford or Canelo? I'm leaning towards Crawford, but Canelo can pull it off with his power. So Crawford needs to stay away from the ropes, because Canelo usually finish off his opponents on the ropes. Crawford has a longer reach than Canelo. He should use this to his advantage to outbox Canelo, because all it takes is one punch to switch off the lights for Canelo. Thank you for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe to P Boxing KO. What's your thoughts on the fight, guys? Leave your comments on who wins the fight and how. We are sponsored by 360 Clean. Scan the QR code to get your carpet, sofas and mattress cleaned.